So I will talk about what kind of clothes to wear when hill walking and what alternatives you may already have, so you don't have to buy a whole new wardrobe.
And welcome to my channel. Today I am climbing up the Snowdonia hill. Is it Snowdonia hill? Or is it mountain? Snowdonia mountain. Behind me there, that's the hilltop, and if you look closely there's loads of people there, so it's really popular.
Wait. So you may think, what does this have to do with hiking clothing? And this situation actually inspired me to go through with this video because seeing hundreds of people ascending up the highest mountain in Wales, and then so many of them being inappropriately dressed, confirmed that this video is necessary. At the time, it was plus 25, plus 30 degrees Celsius. That is very, very hot weather for being climbing so high. We saw people in flip-flops, we saw people in jeans, in their casual everyday city wear, everything you can imagine. And while it's true that when you're hiking up a hill or a mountain that is fairly well maintained, so it has certain paths that are well threaded, you may not need specialist gear, you still should be wearing clothes that make sense for the weather and the location you're at. In this video, I'll quickly go through all of these things that are suitable for a spring to autumn hill walking. I will not be discussing equipment and specialized gear you need if you're walking up a hill when it's snowy or in winter, because I think that would be a whole separate thing on its own. We're talking more of a casual hill walking that you and your friends and your family could do. So let's get into it.
Firstly, you want to have some hiking shoes. They support your ankles, they have good grip. Today we walked up Snowdon. There was like a little bit where it was extra slippery. I didn't twist my ankle. I didn't fall down. So that's where the hiking boot is very good. Some people rather use running shoes. That's probably a better option if you're walking flat surfaces, because the hiking boots are heavier. So flat walking, running shoes might be the best option. This is another good reason to have actual hiking boots instead of sneakers, because you may have to go for water. Oh, well, if you do buy boots, try them on at the end of the day, because your feet expand and you want to have some toe space for your big feet.
Oh my god.
Okay, tiny feet.
That's so awkward.
You want a base underlayer that doesn't have any seams. Sports obviously is the easiest option to go with, but what you're looking at is essentially not to get too sweaty, and the same applies to your base layer with your t-shirt or your even long sleeve t-shirt and your trousers. You want breathable materials. If it's cold outside, you also would have a underlayer, which is long sleeve, and just an extra protection for your body. The thing with hill walking is that you may want to buy specialized hiking trousers. They're a more thicker, durable material, so If you have to kind of scramble up a hill or you have to slide down in some places, you can do that whilst nail on my rip. On the hilltops, the temperature is changing and usually it's windier, it's also colder. You probably want to bring a fleece with you. There's some good specialized fleeces, but sometimes you may find that you have a simple hoodie that still has that quality of a fleece and doesn't let the wind through, because if you wear a knitted jumper, it lets the wind through the facture of the fabric and you're just cold even though you might be wearing something very, very thick.
I just want to make a quick little note about socks. If you have wool socks, that could work, but majority specialized or affordable range specialized socks will have cushioned base. So your sock itself is as a regular sock, slightly higher, and the base is cushioned. If you wanna invest in something more specialist, there are socks available that have compression, so similar to running and other athletic gear. Question is, do you need it? If you don't, get some thick socks or just buy the affordable hiking range socks.
Bring a waterproof layer, especially in England. It also works as a windbreaker. You want to be able to put your leg through a trouser. What do you call it? End of a trouser? Well, okay, trouser hole, without taking your shoes off. Because if it's raining and you have to take your shoes off, you're not going to wear them. So, you know, make sure that's the case. And just some nice waterproofs. I use some very simple ones that you can roll up and keep in your bag. And the last thing you may want to consider when you're doing hill walking is a hat. I bought this hat yesterday and I wasn't feeling that well, so I thought, okay, I'm gonna get a hat because it's really hot right now during the day, and I wasn't feeling well, and turned out I had a heat stroke or a sunstroke, and it means that you get sick and you feel dizzy, and for me, I thought I was having a horrible migraine, but worse. Turns out I also got sick and vomited, so I knew it wasn't it. And today I feel fine. We've done the whole hill. It's one of the tallest hills in UK, and I've been wearing this hat all day and I feel fine. So at this point, I'm really loving this hat because I felt horrible yesterday and today I feel great. And this hat is my new hiking friend. Sorry, Sam, you've been replaced with a hat.
And that was a quick run through the basic hiking clothes you would need when going hill walking in places like UK. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you found it helpful. Click subscribe, click like, and see you next time. Bye!
We've just come down Snowdon and this is our sign to our campsite, which is behind me and you can't even see it yet.